It is day number 68 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. No filters, no edits. Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna set you guys down right here on the table. Yeah. All right. Everly right now is making me some Play-Doh ice creams. Everly, what flavor did you make for me over here? If you don't know, if you're new here, I'm recovering from ACL surgery. It's been about 16 days. Would that be right?
I don't know.
15 or 16 days, just over 2 weeks. And I'm progressing pretty good.
I know, baby. We're going to go outside and finish on
Right now, my hamstring does hurt though. So like even just sitting down right there, sitting on it the wrong way made it feel really weird. But I'm doing really good. And I'm going to do just a couple of workouts that are what I'm supposed to do for PT. One of the biggest ones is just really engaging this quad as much as humanly possible. And I'm getting some pretty good engagement. I can even see the muscle on the side here starting to flex, and I can see the sides also doing the same thing. I'm just giving myself a little assistance to try to, make sure that hamstring isn't engaging at all, because the hamstring is what I have to protect right now since I had a hamstring graft for the ACL. But I have really good flexion and really good extension. The next one that I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down. But here's the coolest part, guys. I've started walking the last couple days with the crutches assisted, and it's felt really good to be able to move like that. I think I might start using my other brace as well, so that way I could actually articulate the leg when I walk. I think that would be a huge help. I'm trying to wait until the 26th for when I see my surgeon, because then he'll give me the definite okay to start using that other brace, which I think he will. I'm in a pretty good space in the sense of healing. I have the inflammation way down. I don't know if you guys could see my knees from there, but they're about the same size. I definitely have inflammation still at the bottom where most of the incisions are. But the top of the knee has really come down. It's almost the same size as this one here, slightly bigger. And it does inflame slightly after my workout, but not like crazy. The next workout that I'll do after this one is I will lay on the floor and I'll slide this is more like a just hang the leg. And then the next one I'll do is I'll lay on the floor and I'll put my heel on the floor and I'll slide my leg back, and I'll use these bands to kind of help assist to get that knee bent as much as possible. Today, we actually went to church. It's Sunday today. You guys will be seeing this on Tuesday. But we went to church today for the first time for me in a very long time, since we were in Vancouver Island. And we went for our friend's aunt's funeral or service. And it felt really nice to go to church. Just listen to the sermon be told, and really what it just once again solidified for me, which I think I talked about a little bit last night at the end of the vlog, was not to judge people. No matter the situation or whatever, I'm just going to do my best to not judge people at all anymore. Even try not to judge them in my thoughts. Which I know can be hard to do because we live in a world where we're really quick to turn and say something about somebody, bad and or good. We're really quick to make a judgment. And so I'm trying to avoid making judgment, But yeah, it just felt really nice to go to church and actually be a part of it and listen. And, reset some of my values again. Everly had a nice time there playing. I didn't get to see where they were playing because it was like a downstairs part. And unfortunately, taking the stairs down isn't top priority right now for me. I know I could do them. I've done them at home. Oh, We don't want to bend the cards, okay? We want to be gentle to them and polite and kind to the cards. Because these are playing cards that Grandma and Poppy like to use.
No.
Yeah. You have 2 more in your hand. Can I have those ones? Thank you so much. Do you know what numbers are here? What numbers? 5, 4, and 2, right? Oh, you got more? Thank you. Is there any more? I thought you had 2 2s, Everly. Oh, I got to put these back away. I'm also really happy the Yankees just won. They hit a walk-off home run, which was great. All right, next exercise. So this one, you guys will get to see the bend of the knee and how well the knee is kind of moving now at this point. I'll move back this way. One thing that I didn't realize that was going to hurt so bad is, some of the stuff gets a little hard feeling at times, but you know, that's kind of part of it. So this is what I do. I just slide the leg up as high as I possibly can. And then what I'll do is I'll take a band and I'll put it underneath. The knee is kind of hurting a little bit inside of the knee, which is normal. I actually am supposed to take my pain medication now or about 20 minutes ago, and I haven't yet. So I'm probably feeling a little bit more of it right now than normal because of that. But this one, I like this exercise because it really gets that bend in the knee a lot better. So as I pull that up, don't go past a certain point. If it's pressure, that's fine. If it's pain, you stop. I just have pressure there. And as I do this and I breathe, the knee will come more and more each time. And I'll do I'll do 12 of these. Ooh, I got a little bit of vertigo right now. And it's okay if like you feel a little catch or whatever. That's just the scar tissue breaking up. As long as it doesn't lock and stay. That's what you're trying to avoid. Like, look how far that knee has already come along. Thank you guys in the comments for reminding me how far along I've come since the day of the surgery. Because it's really easy to forget sometimes. So this is whereabouts where we're at. I don't even know how many I've done. Let's call that 8. 9. 10. 11. And then one of the things I like to try to do is get that knee extension as far as humanly possible on the way back down. Because this matters almost more than the other way. The thing that helps is just pulling that foot forward. I'll get that knee flat again. This also works that calf, waking up that muscle again, which is really nice. But you see the knee is basically like flat on the ground. It's pretty dang close. And then one of the other workouts I could do is flex that quad and lift the leg just a little bit. Flex that quad, lift the leg, hold it there because that's engaging that quad. And this is basically what I've been getting myself into for the last few days, actually 2 weeks now, but these are new workouts considering what I was doing to start. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to do 10 of these because you got to be careful of that adductor inside of the leg. Mine has like fully tightened up. And so it creates pain on the inside of the knee there. Another one I started to do is I started to do the clamshells, which is where you lay like this. And this basically works on that pelvic region as well as the inside of the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just giving like a slight stretch. You don't want to do too many of these either. You don't want to overdo it. So we'll just do one set like that. I'm just trying to be like kind to it. Like you can see how flat that is there. It's pretty much as flat as the knee is going to go from that full extension there. And then yeah, I see that right there. It's crazy because it's like doesn't look like a lot of movement, but some is really good. I'll show you guys from the top what it looks like. All right. So from the top looking down, this is how it looks. Like you see the knee, the flex happening, and you're holding that flex, letting it go. Holding that flex, then letting it go, letting it rest. Holding the flex and relaxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it go. So you do that a bunch of times too. And so we're just working on getting everything waking back up and working again. And then once we get to a point where we're allowed to actually like do workouts, like full on workouts with the knee and the quad, once the graft is healed to a point where you could work, like actually do physical like lifts, that's when you'll gain all that structure and all that size back in your quad, which is going to take time. You know, do from this angle here, you can see how much the knee is actually getting a good bend when I lay back. One of the hardest things is getting up from a lay down position because of the muscles that aren't working properly yet, or they're like over tightened. It gives me so much perspective on like how much I want to stretch compared to how much I can stretch right now. All right, here we go. So just to give you an idea, this knee comes all the way to here. It's very close to being almost at the same. For being 2 weeks post-op, that's pretty good positioning for that knee to be in already. Another thing that's been strange is walking for the first couple times. It feels like my left leg is almost longer than my right leg right now. Which I did not expect to have that feeling. 6. How's that look, guys? What do you think? By the way, thank you guys so much for all the comments on Alex and giving her flowers. And thank you for all your comments about your games, your board games, your different types of games you guys like to play. It's really cool to know that there's so many people in the community that we have here that really enjoy a lot of the same things as we do. Like, because we know people who just really don't like games at all, you know? So to have that in this community, I think is really cool. And thank you for sharing some of those games with us, because maybe it might be something that we'll look into and try a new game. Or when we're out about and somebody pulls out a new game, like we'll be like, oh, I've heard about this game. Five, 6. One of the workouts that I'm really excited to be able to do is like sit down and do those leg lifts again, you know, but with a like resistance band. It feels pretty good. Other than the pressure that I have inside the knee, there's not a lot of just standing pain, you know, not a lot of pain in the knee unless I'm doing something that's workout related, which is a nice thing. I'll say that after the workouts are done, you'll get these like random, like shocking pains, which is quite interesting. And you'll get a lot of tingles. And those tingles are just like nerves like reattaching and coming back to life and like starting to make their way back to, you know, hey, I'm here and I understand what this feeling is supposed to be. And so it's just really cool to like your body, how it just like wakes back up if you treat it right. And so if somebody out there is just dealing with an injury, just doing physical therapy and like strengthening a section of your body that has been underperforming is key to being able to like get the proper feelings and the proper firings happening again, which makes me realize how much like physical therapy I should be doing for the rest of my body. I think one thing that we like kind of forget to do as humans is to take care of ourselves because we're so busy running around in the rat race and doing things that we have to do. Meanwhile, the thing that you have to do is actually the physical therapy for you to be able to continue to do those things that you feel like you have to do, whether it's work, whether it's playing, whatever it is. The most important thing you could do is take care of your body and yourself. And that's one of the clarities that I've been having through this experience. Looking forward to seeing my knees look the same again. I know it sounds so weird. I'm doing these ones together just to create like some type of unity between my legs. And also the PT for this knee is good. Like we were talking about. All right. This one I don't love, but let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 5 seconds in between each hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of the things my physical therapist told me is try not to like flex the foot like up, back, because then you're making all your muscles work rather than just allowing just your quad to work on this one. 3, 4, 5. It's like right there in that moment, I actually had my knee feel like it woke up in a spot and it hurt a little, but not, it hurt as in a way of like, I could tell it's waking up, not like I'm messing anything up inside of it. And one thing I really want to work on too is like lower back strength, because I did have an L5 injury a little ways back. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that lower back injury, you know, obviously could lead to other problems. And I've gotten to a point where I feel pretty good and comfortable with my back now, but I don't want that to become an issue down the road here. So once my knee's in a really good position where I could work on all the other stuff, I'll start working on my back as well. But it's been 20 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you tomorrow.